Okay guys, so here's the intermediate test answers. Go over them today. If you have any questions or something's really wrong, please send me an email. A few points, I went back and I looked at every student's tests and I tried to find any mistakes the computer made or any times where I thought you gave a creative answer that works. So I probably added a lot of points to your test, maybe 5, 10, even up to 20 points. I added to almost every student's test. Okay. So this should fix any errors that the computer has made. Okay. So there shouldn't be any problem. And I curved up everybody's test score. So for instance, if you got a 75%, I changed it to 85%. If you got an 89%, then I gave you 99%. So that means that some students could even get more than 100% on the test. I think there was one or two who got. Okay, so um, you guys' tests in every day was mostly the same. Sometimes they were a little bit different. So if there's some question I didn't cover here, you're not sure about, it wasn't on your version of the test, so you can send me an email. I'm happy to answer any questions. Or if there's something you think is really wrong and I didn't give you any extra points, please let me know via email. Okay? So this one you had to make into a positive or negative agreement, right? So at the bottom were your choices. It's the same like we did on the midterm test. So I love rock music. You have to drag up here one of the correct answers, right? So this one's a little bit harder though. You had to think a little bit harder. So here I don't, right? That's the only thing that really fits here. I went to a movie last night. I went to a movie last night. So the only thing that really fits was, so did I. So it was a little bit harder than the midterm. You had some different choices here you had to really think about. I wasn't here yesterday. I wasn't here yesterday. So the only thing that fits here was, I was. I was born in Brazil. So was I? I'm not a tourist. Neither am I. I didn't do any work today. Neither did I. I'm hungry. So am I. I can't swim. Right? I can't swim. So I can't. I can play the piano. I can't. I don't like cats. Neither do I. So again, a little bit harder. You had some different choices here, not only the things we talked about in the book or the final test, so I couldn't make it exactly the same because I know you guys are pretty good at that now. All right, any questions? Please send me an email. Again, today or tomorrow is the best. So choose the correct fear from our fear unit. So fear of heights is called acrophobia. Like in Greece, the Acropolis is the high place in Athens. So acrophobia is the fear of heights. Fear of small enclosed places is claustrophobia, like closed place. Fear of crowded places is agoraphobia. Agora in Greek means market. So you're afraid of the public market. You are agoraphobic. Fear of spiders is arachnophobia. The Greek word for spider is arachne. So again, another thing we did before, just to review again. Correct sound, please choose all the words that make a D ending sound, such as in labored. So stayed, traveled, raised, moved, and divorced. Divorced. Okay, those are the ones I would accept, not worked. Divorced can be kind of either or. I would accept it, and I gave an extra point for that one. Okay, ones that make the T sound. So remember, voiceless sounds make T, so watched, hatched, dropped, finished, and raked. So voiceless consonants come from the front of your mouth, make a T sound. So that should all be reviewed for you. We did it also on the midterm and on the quiz. And the final one, id sound. So defrauded, exited, not excited, but exited, experimented, assimilated, negotiated, exacted. Okay. Those were a little bit harder words than you guys might be used to, but it doesn't really matter. You don't have to know the meaning of the word. You just need to know what sound it makes. Okay, just about finished. Write the correct comparative or superlative on the blank space. So on the TOEIC test, some answers are correct, but you always must choose the most correct. I think Sally is more experienced than Suji. You need to write the than or you don't get the points. So Sally to Suji. Mars is further. This one should be further from the moon, but I give you the point if you didn't write from. That's kind of my mistake. But you don't lose point, or I give you some extra points for that one. I'm not a great cook, so my dish always comes out greasier than yours. You must write than. We talked about that in class. The Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man by James Joyce is the most complex book I have ever read. I think the West Sea is filthier than the East Sea. The politician is the most corrupt. That politician is the most corrupt in all of the National Assembly. So out of all the people in the National Assembly, he is the most corrupt. Korean people firmly believe that their culture is the most beautiful in Asia. Thai food is the spiciest in the world. Confucius, Gongja, taught us that the most diligent students should be awarded by society. Okay, the most diligent. Out of all students, the most diligent will be rewarded. Okay. Okay, it's the only one I gave some extra points here. The other ones, no extra points. They're pretty straightforward. Okay, simple present or present continuous forms of the verbs. So, simple present, present continuous. So, I don't like or I accept do not like. Sue and Derek celebrate, remember it's present, their anniversary today. Martha finishes school. This one should be, are celebrating, my mistake. Remember, we have to write simple present or present continuous, present continuous. Marta finishes school at 2 on Tuesdays. Turn the TV off. I am not watching it. Matt can't come to the phone right now. He is taking a shower. Minju isn't working today. She's taking her driver's test. Zhang doesn't think it's a good idea to travel to Saudi Arabia. My sister isn't working this day. She is looking for a new job. Looking for a new job. Okay, pretty simple as well. If you think there's really something that should go there, please let me know. Okay. The next one, please write the entire phrase. This was a little hard for students to understand, so I gave some extra points here. Maximum 20 extra points. So write the complete phrase. Going to. Jin and Steve are going to sell their house. You had to write it all. Taehi is going to start a new business. Are they going to finish? Now this was hard for students to understand. I tried to tell you in the Zoom, but you have to write the whole thing. That's why I gave a couple of extra points here. Jenny blank have another baby next month. Jenny is going to have another baby. Are you going to visit the pyramids, right? So you always end with the verb. We are going to try that new Chinese restaurant tonight. I am not going to be at the party tomorrow. Not going to be at the party tomorrow. Okay, this one was one of the hardest things for many students. Unscramble the sentence. Use the relative pronoun. So the first one, use its bottles for opening. That use something. It's something that you use for opening bottles. Okay. It's something that you use for opening bottles. It's something that you use. It's something that you use for opening bottles. Next one, is who a star the world popular Jackie Chan is around very. Jackie Chan is a star who is very popular around the world. Jackie Chan is a star who is very popular around the world. Jackie Chan is a star who is very popular around the world. Okay, city where Rome I was is born. Rome is the city where I was born. Food cuisine that Thai best, like she is the. Thai cuisine, so Taegukshik, Thai cuisine is the food that she likes best. I also could accept Thai food is the cuisine that she likes best. That's okay. That's okay. Thai cuisine is the food that she likes best. Both of those make sense. Game that popular most Korea. Battleground is in. Battleground is the game that is most popular in Korea. Battleground is the game. Battleground, although it might not be true anymore, Battleground is the game that is most popular in Korea. Okay, write the correct modal verb here. Again, I give you guys some slack here. You blank spend the night at my place. You can. We have a spare bedroom, so I'm letting you know you can do it. It's possible, because we have a spare bedroom, an extra bedroom. Young people in my country blank have to do military service. It stopped last year, so this is a negative modal. Don't have to do. You've already got the modal here. Just make it negative. I think everyone blank should vote in an election. It's our duty as citizens. So should, you're giving them advice. But it's duty, so... But you're saying, I think, right? So I think is like an opinion, my advice to you. So must or have to doesn't work. I think people blank come to work in jeans. So opposite, I think shouldn't or should not come to work in jeans. This looks bad. It blank not be a good idea to have a picnic. So we did this one also in the midterm, remember? It might not, uh, you just need might. It might not be a good idea to have a picnic. It looks like a thunderstorm is coming. Okay. So what's the direct object? My mother brought me a necklace. My mother brought me a necklace, so you know necklace is right. Tammy told me a lie, so you know a lie is right. Uncle Don gave the cactus to me. Okay. Dr. Kim gave his new patient some medicine for her cold. Did you buy me some more coffee? Okay. Okay. So that is right. Okay. And okay, guys. So if there's something you really didn't like, please send me a message. Otherwise, I think everybody did pretty good on it. Like I said, I raised your points. So most people got at least a B. Some people got a C. Some people didn't take the test. I don't know why. If you have questions, please let me know, and I will fix it. But I think I've given everybody enough extra points. But if there's something you really don't understand, then let me know, okay? Okay, guys, I had a really good time teaching you. If you've got any more questions, any more problems, or you just need help with English, send me an email, send me Kakao Talk, and we'll chat about it, okay? Have a nice summer, and I will see you in September. Bye for now.